Let's move on to Ireland, a country with a slightly higher Irish population than the Dropkick Murphys. While we were off last week, Ireland had a historic vote.
This is the moment same-sex supporters in Ireland knew they'd made history. Irish voters said a resounding yes to gay marriage by a margin of 2-1.
That is the most, that's right. That is the most resounding Irish endorsement of homosexuality since Lucky Charms added the rainbow marshmallow. The vote was helped along by heartwarming ads from the yes vote camp, such as the Bring Your Family With You commercial.
Dad, will you come with me?
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Mom, come on, it's time.
That ad is a moving testament to love crossing generational boundaries, although it would also make a chilling scene from a movie about Irish millennials euthanizing their parents. Mom, it's time. Now go ahead and walk into the ocean like the prophecy demands. It's time, Ma. It's time. The Irish vote was widely celebrated with one depressingly predictable voice of dissent.
A sharp rejection today of Ireland's historic same-sex marriage vote from the Catholic Church. The Vatican Secretary of State called the result a, quote, defeat for humanity.
OK, settle down a little, Catholic Church. Remember, you're an organisation whose victories for humanity include the Crusades, forced adoptions and running a wildly successful international paedophile exchange programme, so let's save the defeats for humanity accusation for things that truly deserve it, like this.
We're turning bacon upside down. Introducing Perfect Bacon Bowl. And try this, a bacon bowl ice cream sundae. Salty, sweet, and fun to eat.
Oh, that is a defeat for humanity. Because we are destroying civilization one manipulated pork form at a time. But the Vatican's blinkered stance made a little more sense in the context of a seemingly unrelated piece of information that came out this week.
One person who definitely is not watching our broadcast tonight, Pope Francis. In fact, he told an Argentinian newspaper that he hasn't watched television in 25 years. He says he simply decided it wasn't for him.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pope. This isn't for you? This is... Actually, that's a good instinct. This show is definitely not for you. It's why in the little warning card at the top of every episode it says, UP, unsuitable for popes. But it is a shame, because it might have helped if the Pope had been watching TV over the last 25 years. TV shows have done a lot to acclimate people to same-sex relationships. There was Will and Grace, there was Ellen, Queer as Folk, SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, please. They hang out in a pineapple under the sea. Read between the lines. I'm just saying, Pope, if you'd watched TV, not only would you have learned a lot, but there are shows that you might have really liked. If nothing else, I think you'd have loved Breaking Bad. That's a show you could really relate to. It's a story about a man gradually losing touch with reality, overseeing a vast criminal enterprise, and yet so powerful that no one's brave enough to tell him he's wearing a very silly hat.